You know what I like? I like them bold, stylish, fun to drive, preferably in red.
Yeah, I know that. But what about driving something smart and practical? You know, a car with safety, room, lots of features, and value.
Oh, yeah, value's important too, especially if it's red, with great-looking wheels.
All right, come on, get serious. Now, there's more to a car than the way it looks.
I am serious. And you're right, there is more to a car than looks. It's got to be quick, agile, sporty.
Yeah, well, as long as it helps me feel in control. You know, it's smart to drive a car that's responsive and safer, too.
Yeah, but it's the fun of zipping around corners that I like, or flying up a mountain like you've got wings. That's what I'm talking about. You know, fun to drive.
Well, there's got to be somebody out there who builds something that suits us both.
I've been looking around, and I've got a suggestion. Look at this.
Ooh, it's red.
Great start, huh?
Right.
And it gets better. We can afford it.
Wait a minute, how do you know that?
I'll tell you later, but look at this first. It's got ABS standard.
Anti-lock brakes. Great safety feature. Yeah, it helped me feel in control.
Right. They say here that on slippery roads, the ABS gives you extra control when you're braking to help you steer around accidents.
All right.
Grand Am's four-wheel ABS can pump the brakes up to 15 times per second, and that can help keep you from skidding and sliding,
Right.
especially when the pavement's wet and slippery.
Yeah, it's control with a capital C. I like that.
I knew you would. And there's more.
Oh, do tell.
It's got a driver's airbag.
Wait a minute. Standard?
Standard. Says here it inflates in moderate to severe frontal collisions in less time than it takes to blink your eye.
Okay, time me.
Get out of here.
All right. ABS and an airbag. Now, those are two important safety features, but I'd like to shop around some more. I'm looking for even more personal security.
How about things like automatic power door locks and illuminated entry?
Well, sure, those would be great, but where are we going to find those on a car we can afford?
Right here. Illuminated entry is standard, and so are the automatic power door locks.
Wow, so when you lift the door handle, the interior lights come on then?
Right, so you can see inside before you get in.
And when you put the car in gear, the doors automatically lock?
And unlock when you turn the ignition off.
See, I'll never have to tell the kids to lock the doors.
Smart. And with the child-resistant rear door locks on sedans, the kids can't open the doors when we don't want them to.
That adds even more peace of mind. But can we get remote keyless entry? I like being able to unlock and lock the doors without a key.
Let's see. Oh, it's available as an option. Hey, and get a load of this.
Yeah.
You know how I'm always complaining about not having enough space to put my stuff?
Yeah, you don't have to remind me.
Grand Am has 2 glove boxes with cup holders, storage in the center console, and available split-folding rear seat and doormat pockets. Lots of space. Oh, you gotta love it.
Okay, well, it's more than I expected. But we need to come to terms with whether we're looking at a coupe or a sedan. Now, both are sporty, but I especially like the practicality of 4 doors. You know, with kids and all. The sedan makes it easier for them to get in and out, so.
But I really like the coupe, and it still sits 3 across in the back.
Yeah, I know, but let's take a little closer look here because there's more to this decision than just the body style, okay? Now, see, we can choose between Grand Am SE and GT models. Now, the SE is a sharp, clean shape, but that bold GT is what you're looking for. Now, what do you think of a Grand Am GT sedan?
Yeah. With those lower aero ground effects and the 16-inch aluminum wheels, I could really like driving a sedan that looks like that.
Well, sure you could, especially with the engines and suspension they have. And it says that the standard engine is a high-tech 150 horsepower dual overhead cam quad 4 with new balance shafts that make it quieter and smoother.
Wow, 150 standard horsepower? That's great.
Yeah.
Does it come with a 5-speed manual transmission?
Let me see here. Yeah, right. Yeah, but an automatic is available, and so is a 3.1-liter V6. It's bigger than the Quad 4 and has more horsepower and torque.
You know, we should drive them both.
I agree. Now, I also want to see how it handles.
The consummate control type. It'll handle like a Pontiac. Tight, responsive, like a road car should.
Well, I'm sure you're right, but, you know, I just want to be sure. And I also want to be sure we can afford it.
Well, here's what I know.
Okay.
When I compare Grand Am to its comparably equipped competitors, like the Accord and Camry, Grand Am costs thousands less.
You know what? Grand Am is really looking like the smart buy.
And even smarter when you factor in Pontiac Cares.
Pontiac Cares? What's that?
It's the after-sale commitment from Pontiac. It includes things like a 3-year, 36,000-mile bumper-to-bumper limited warranty, emergency roadside assistance, and courtesy transportation.
Well, that sounds good, but what's the catch?
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of dealers only offer services like those at an extra cost feature after you've signed the final papers.
Pontiac Cares is included as standard.
Standard? Well, but I'll bet the warranty has a high deductible.
Nope, no deductible.
Great. But what about the roadside assistance? I'll bet you have to pay for the service, right?
No, roadside is free too.
Wow.
And they'll help 24 hours a day with things like flat tire changes, jumping a dead battery, or if you run out of gas.
Hey, dear, I never run out of gas. Okay?
There's a first time for everything, dear. Oh, and who was it last week who locked his keys in his car?
That would be me.
And who paid the locksmith to open the car?
Again, that would be me.
Pontiac Cares covers that too. Oh, and a whole lot more.
You know, this Grand Am is looking like a strong contender. But you know what I'd really like? A free loaner if the car ever needs warranty service. Yeah, I hate getting stuck without a ride to work.
Well, that's what Courtesy Transportation is for. When you bring your car in for warranty work, you'll get a free shuttle to where you need to go. And if the car requires multiple day service, they'll either give you a rental car or pay for one.
Wow, sounds pretty good. So I take it our new Grand Am is going to be red?
You guessed right.
And it's going to have a sunroof?
It could.
How about a CD player?
Get practical.
I am Mr. Practical.